spark in the dark basement. They breaking too much. These mobs operate through too much ego, way too much for me, yo. Not with all the fake check-ins. Either you from the soil or you're not. And this ain't even a half. They've displaced you engine, replace you engine, erase you through paper. Genocide engine, land session agreements, a fake space. Few engine change dates to purposely misplace you engine. Egg shouting, tax you on your own. Land engine, you a child, not a grown woman, a grown man engine. In fact, you black, you that person in all caps on them contracts. Legal fiction, non-living show. Damn engine, how long will you let them debase you, deface you? Oh, engine, no one is coming to save you. A brave new world awaits you, engine. They intend to continue to rape and enslave you, bound to a remix of religion. A graven image that reach at the same station. They played you, engine, the same unseen hand. You just wait, can't slay you, engine. But it's the return of the ancient ones. We back. Everything they own. Hold fast, let me get that. Out the rip that. Gift rap, not with rhetoric. Chit chat, shit back, go back and forth. On platforms for a itch or scratch. Rich stack for a Kit Kat or a Big Mac. Temporary shipment that don't kiss back. Shit swag. We hit and get our shit back. Restoration of what was overthrown. American engines, old organic gold, not provolone. Home alone, all foreigners gone. Surefire, shoot, Hebrew, Muslim, Mason, Morris, cornerstone. Fraternal orders of harsh Rome. You've no substantial foundation, flawless zone. Bottomless pit of broken promises. Home through landlines or cordless phones. Lines lay lies, aligned with constellations. Rocks cry out till the land, till the soil is gone and corn is grown. The war is on. Our response. Show. With all foreigners off the land. That includes all you corporations, all you different nationalities. Anything that isn't American engine, you need to get the fuck off. We ain't playing this time. We understand exactly what y'all motherfuckers did. Akichiwa. Indigenous resistance. Warrior spirit. Turtle Island. This is for my peoples. Draw. Too much debate, too much hating, too much faking, too much grand staging, too much handshaking, too much land taking, too much manipulating. Too much you can, but you snaking. Too much of a friend, yeah, you stuck through Nathan. Complain too much instigating, too much insinuating. You too much of an Asian. Celebrities too, heavenly bodies got you stargazing. Dilated peoples, stark amazement. Top chart chasing, your heart racing. Spellbound, too much dark sayings. Am I? Sharing too much in my paint can graffiti art. Spraying too much to spark in the dark basement. They breaking too much. These mobs operate through too much ego, way too much for me, yo. Not with all the fake check-ins. Either you from the soil or you're not. And this ain't even a half. They've displaced you engine, replace you engine, erase you through paper. Genocide engine, land session agreements, a fake space. Few engine change dates to purposely misplace you engine. Egg shouting, tax you on your own. Land engine, you a child, not a grown woman, a grown man engine. In fact, you black, you that person in all caps on them contracts. Legal fiction, non-living show. Damn engine, how long will you let them debase you, deface you? An engine, no one is coming to save you. A brand new world awaits you, engine. They intend to continue to rape and enslave you, bound to a remix of religion. A graven image, then reset the same station. They played you, engine, the same unseen hand. You just wait, can't slay you, engine. But it's the return of the ancient ones. We back. Everything they own. Hold fast, let me get that. Out the rip that. Gift rap, not with rhetoric. Chit chat, shit back on back and forth. On platforms for a itch or scratch. Rich stack for a Kit Kat or a Big Mac. Temporary conshipment that don't kiss back. Shit swag. We hit and get our shit back. Restoration of what was overthrown. American engines, old organic gold, not provolone. Home alone, all foreigners gone. Shafati, shoot, Hebrew, Muslim, Mason, Morris, cornerstone. Fraternal orders up, harsh Rome. You've no substantial foundation, flawless zone. Bottomless pit up, broken promises. Home through landlines or cordless phones. Lines like ley lines, aligned with constellations. Rocks cry out till the land, till the soil is gone and corn is grown. The war is on. Our strong. Show. With all foreigners off the land. That includes all you corporations, all you different nationalities. Anything that isn't American engine, you need to get the fuck off. We ain't playing this time. We understand exactly what y'all motherfuckers do.
Take it personal.
I'll kick you up.
That's what we want. You're trying to commit a civil war. You already got it.
Indigenous resistance. Warrior spirit. Turtle Island. This is for my peoples. Too much debate, too much hating, too much faking, too much grand staging, too much handshaking, too much land taking, too much manipulating. Too much you can, but you snaking. Too much of a friend, yeah, you stuck from Nathan. Complain too much instigating, too much insinuating. You too much of an Asian. Celebrities too, heavenly bodies got you stargazing. Dilated peoples, stark amazement. Top chart chasing, your heart racing. Spellbound, too much dark sayings. Am I? Saying too much in my paint can graffiti art. Spraying too much to spark in the dark basement. They breaking too much. These mobs operate through too much ego. Way too much for me, yo. Not with all the fake check-ins. Either you from the soil or you're not. And this ain't even a half. Displace you engine, replace you engine, erase you through paper. Genocide engine, land session agreements, a fake space. View engine, change dates to purposely misplace you engine. X shouting, tax you on your own. Land engine, you a child, not a grown woman, a grown man engine. In fact, you black, you that person in all caps on them contracts. Legal fiction, non-living show. Damn engine, how long will you let them debase you, deface you? An engine, no one is coming to save you. A brand new world awaits you, engine. They intend to continue to rape and enslave you, bound to a remix of religion. A graven image, then reset the same station. They played you, engine, the same unseen hand. You just wait, can't slay you, engine. But it's the return of the ancient ones. We back. Everything they own. Hold fast, let me get that. Out the rip that. give rap, not with rhetoric. Chit chat, shit back, go back and forth on platforms for a itch or scratch. Rich that for a Kit Kat or a Big Mac. Temporary get shipment that don't kiss back. Shit swag, we here to get our shit back. Restoration of what was overthrown. American engines, old organic gold, not provolone. Home alone, all foreigners gone. Shafati, shoot, Hebrew, Muslim, Mason, Morris, cornerstone. Fraternal orders up, Horace Rome. You've no substantial foundation, flawless zone. Bottomless pit up, broken promises. Home through landlines or cordless phones. Lines like ley lines, aligned with constellations. Rocks cry out till the land, till the soil is gone and corn is grown. The war is on. I'll rush on. Show. With all foreigners off the land. That includes all you corporations, all you different nationalities. That thing that isn't American engine, you need to get the fuck on. We ain't playing this time. We understand exactly what y'all motherfuckers do.
Hit it again.
Akichiwa. Indigenous resistance. Warrior spirit. Turtle Island. This is for my peoples. Too much debate, too much hating. Too much faking, too much grand staging, too much handshaking, too much land taking, too much manipulating, too much you can but you shaking, too much of a friend yet you stuck through Nathan. Complain too much instigating, too much insinuating, you too much of an Asian. Celebrities too, heavenly bodies got you stargazing, dilated peoples, stark amazement, top chart chasing, your heart racing, spellbound, too much dark sayings, am I? Saying too much in my paint can graffiti art, spraying too much to spark in the dark basement day, breaking too much, these mobs operate through too much ego, way too much for me, yo. Not with all the fake check-ins. Either you from the soil or you're not. And this ain't even a half. They displace you engine, replace you engine, erase you through paper. Genocide engine, land session agreements, a fake space. Few engine change dates to purposely misplace you engine. X shouting, tax you on your own. Land engine, you a child, not a grown woman, a grown man engine. In fact, you black, you that person in all caps on them contracts. Legal fiction, non-living show. Damn engine, how long will you let them debase you, deface you? Oh, an engine, no one is coming to save you. A great new world awaits you, engine. They intend to continue to rape and enslave you, bound to a remix of religion. A graven image that reset the same station. They played you, engine, the same unseen hand. You just wait, can't slay you, engine. But it's the return of the ancient ones. We back. Everything else. Hold fast, let me get that. Now to rip that. Give rap, not with rhetoric. Chit chat, shit back, go back and forth on platforms for a itch or scratch. Rich that for a Kit Kat or a Big Mac. Temporary get shipment that don't kiss back. Shit swag, we here to get our shit back. Restoration of what was overthrown. American engines, old organic gold, not provolone. Home alone, all foreigners gone. Shafati, shoot, Hebrew, Muslim, Mason, Morris, cornerstone. Fraternal orders up, Horace Rome. You've no substantial foundation, flawless zone. Bottomless pit up, broken promises. Home through landlines or cordless phones. Lines like ley lines, aligned with constellations. Rocks cry out till the land, till the soil is gone and corn is grown. The war is on. I'll rush on. Indigenous resistance. Warrior spirit. Turtle Island. This is for my peoples. Jah. Too much debate, too much hating, too much faking, too much grand staging, too much handshaking, too much land taking, too much manipulating. Too much you can, but you shaking. Too much of a friend, yet you stuck through Nathan. Complain too much instigating, too much insinuating. You too much of an Asian. Celebrities too, heavenly bodies got you stargazing. Dilated peoples, stark amazement. Top chart chasing, your heart racing. Spellbound, too much dark sayings. Am I sharing too much in my paint can graffiti art? Spraying too much to spark in the dark basement day. Breaking too much, these mobs operate through too much ego, way too much for me, yo. Not with all the fake check-ins. Either you from the soil or you're not. And this ain't even a half. They've displaced you engine, replace you engine, erase you through paper. Genocide engine, land session agreements, a fake space. View engine, change dates to purposely misplace you engine. X shouting, tax you on your own. Land engine, you a child, not a grown woman, a grown man engine. In fact, you black, you that person in all caps on them contracts. Legal fiction, non-living show. Damn engine, how long will you let them debase you, deface you? Oh, an engine, no one is coming to save you. A great new world awaits you, engine. They intend to continue to rape and enslave you, bound to a remix of religion. A graven image and reset the same station. They played you, engine, the same unseen hand. You should sway, can't slay you, engine. But it's the return of the
in my music, and a lot of this music, it's only talking about the suppressed rising. I mean, the oppressed rising up against the oppressor. That's all. That's what my music's about. The oppressed rising up against the oppressor. So the only people that's scared are the oppressors. The only people who could have any harm coming to them are those who oppress. Simple as that.
3 pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, meet no surrender. 3 pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, meet no surrender. 3 pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, meet no surrender. 3 pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, meet no surrender. It's time for a change, gotta bounce up. The oppressor's about to get housed up. I'ma lay him out, execution styles too late for an apologetic claim. You wrapped in a cloak of flame, by God, it's overdue. Your time is in the end. Lock Jah silent without sin. He put me on the better for justice to win. The oppressor's about to get rolled down with some pressures attached in a war zone. Revolution can start in the Arizona. I'm a messenger plotted like Farrakhan, backed by the honorable who sits at the pinnacle, who judges the hypocritical, cynical, and the plentiful simple. My thinking is critical. I'm just ventilating of the actions of the protective service. Quick to pull the Glock, blast and kill. This don't take any type of skill. I'm ill of all citizens who haven't took a stand. O'Neill's too late when the caps get pills. Don't believe in GC type. Going hits close to home. You gotta act the bone, but it got the dome when it's on the zone. All red of my vision through sight. It's gonna be killed whenever I fight. From above, I've been given the right. So you better be ready to ride tonight. On the way to the dawn daylight. We gon' rid them off, so gon' pass the kite. 3 pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, meet no surrender. 3 pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, meet no surrender. 3 pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, meet no surrender. 3 pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, meet no surrender.
This world is such a, and when I say this world, I mean it. I don't mean in an ideal sense. I mean in every day, every little thing you do. It's such a, gimme, gimme, gimme. Everybody back off. You know, everybody's like, you taught that from school, everywhere. Big business. You want to be successful? You want to be like Trump? Gimme, gimme, gimme. Push, 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 push. Step, step, step. Crush, crush, crush. That's how it all is. And it's like, nobody ever stopped
Go ahead and get it in. Hey, what's cracking, y'all? I'm gonna read something first, and I'm gonna discuss a few things. You see the fake Zionist flag right there? That ain't Israel. That's not of Shem. That ain't the Star of David. You already know what it is. Ramfam is another one of the demons. All right. You know that old song? I put a spell on you. Screaming. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Screaming Jay Hawkins. See that 808? Do y'all know the difference between the 440 hertz and the 808? The 808 puts you in a trance. So with the 440 and a few other manipulated tunes, you accept every and anything you hear, and you miss the most important things. So when you're listening to that little BB boppy country and whatever else, well, 808s everywhere, especially if you got it loud, you're in a trance. And then within certain music, if you had the right equipment, you could hear voices talking, people telling you your next move for the next few days. Just like the TV, even the light in the screen is manipulated. You are attuned to what you perceive that you see. I see the TV fluctuating all the time. And when it goes deep low light to a brighter light, I turn it off. To see, there was a time beforehand, about 6 years ago, when I would have never seen it. I was in the hospital, laid up, plugged up, all kind of crap, so they could pour all kind of poison in me, not knowing what was wrong, but they wanted to put all this crap in me. That's what your medicine is, right? And I started seeing it fluctuate. I remember asking the nurse, why is the TV fluctuating? She's sitting there looking at it with me, says, the TV is perfectly fine. Like, it's an exceptional screen. Man, the TV's going bright, blah, blah, blah. I'm seeing 12 different. And then it hit where it stuck, as if they knew what I was saying. And I turned it off, and I didn't turn it back on. And that was the tour. And then that's when other people showed up. Okay? Not that I gave a fuck. I'd have had them all laid out, splayed out in the damn big shower toilet. Anyway, let me read something, okay? Ladies, I really want you to pay attention if you're in here. Let me shout everybody out so I can see who's in here. I hope y'all share this so other people will come in. Don't be so stubborn and greedy. Call some people right now and say, come on and have a seat. It's not going to be a whole lot of cursing and all that. Oh, not that I give a fuck, but it's not going to be about that, okay? DJ. Adjectives, nouns, and verbs. What's going on, beloved? Delusions. What's up, Ganja? Zuri. What's happening, beloved? Excuse me. Drinking cayenne water and with a little lemon and eating watermelon, you know. So excuse me if I burp a little bit. Oh, Matt, what's up, beloved? Salutations, Sidonelli. Maybach, what's going on, beloved? What's going on, Scott? What's happening, beloved? So yeah, get them all up in here. I appreciate it's Friday, right? And I know a lot of people are like, but you know how it is. Let's make everything right. Let me, I'm actually shout out a couple of people I know should be in here and they're not. Let's see if they pop their heads in. The internet's fine, but you know they've been doing forced resets on everything so they can manipulate, keep people silent, hush you up in case you call, go to live, in case something's going wrong and you can't tell everybody else. You know these things. Some people are so busy, you'll never be able to tell. Instagram is on some other thing right now, y'all. they really are. Well, not that I care. Because I don't. It's getting a couple more people up. A boy and his wife. And if they come in later, it's cool. They can always play it back. Okay? Some people in the so-called indigenous community are full of it, so I'll never invite them. Some names ain't popping up like they used to. It don't make sense. I wonder if they... Oh, that's right. If you go silent mode, that's right. I forgot about that. Where's my boy T? I got your delusions. Right. That's crazy, right? Stuff go boom. All right, let me make sure I got him. Okay, I got him. Why did it do that? Wow, did they just hire my boy? Yo, okay. Yeah, I know. He's on my other account. Actually, see me. Okay. I didn't know he had this one. Wow. Okay. I'm just reaching out to a few people. I know some people are going to come and they're going to leave. And I really don't. People who come, who want to speculate and stuff and leave, let them stay gone. Oh, they're manipulating watch time. I can actually see who's actually watching. People who have don't have ADHD, who maintains, because some of you have paid attention to state and you realize, holy smack, he's saying a whole lot of stuff, underlying stuff that most people don't usually catch. And I know some of you catch it because I have people hit me up asking me certain things. What did you mean by that? Is this what you mean? That is intuitivity. That is being intuitive. That is being self-instructive, self, and that is what I appreciate. All the other people can go, and I don't need nobody to come over here, hit a like, and just run. I need you to sit here and listen. But anyway, we're going to talk about these dual citizens. We're going to talk about numbers. But first, I want to read something because it's important to have the ladies up in here. Most digital audio workstations won't let you change from 440 hertz. Oh no, because it's set. That's what the standard. So it's set that way. That's why you have to get stuff. Some of y'all may have seen this online. I had actually got two of these when it first came out, and I had to go to a friend of mine and let him hook it up to. That's why I got to get me a speaker so I can let it play. So I got one. I'll have one downstairs, one upstairs, and when I'm over there with Ganja, we building, I'll have them both going all the time. And also there's another frequency coming out, and there's people who are actually making music that they can't play on the TVs or anything, because their music is steeped in the healing frequencies. And not surprisingly, it works. So I got these two. I actually been studying the which card board, the motherboard of this, and seeing how simple it is to actually build. So it's magnificent. I plug one in one ear and I let the other one free, and I turn everything off. Open the windows, and I just lay back for like a half hour, an hour. It's magnificent. All right. I know some of y'all probably been seeing it. I actually got two of them when they first came out, because I get the notifications from the very people who put this out. Okay. So anyway. Yeah. So let me read this. I don't know what's going on with the sisters. Don't tell me y'all going to Fat Olives or Olive Garden or Bojangles or Chick-fil-A or going to see some goofy movie, or if you got the babies and the grandbabies over, cool. Yet I know for the sisters, this what I'm about to read to be very important, but more so for the men, so you have a little clarity. I know some of you's gonna rival you because you know y'all believe in this machismo, blah 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 shit. But that's not the case. Got to do away with all that fictional narrative. Like I said, 1 and 1, it means 2, right? 2 to tangle. You can't have gay men repopulating the world, nor lesbian women. So feminism and false feminine is dead. It's not real. It's a construct. Chemicals play a part, 808 and other frequencies, because most of them, I would say 99% of them, have no clue, nor do they want to be healed. So let them be. So, what was that? That's so standard. Exactly. That's exactly what it is. International. Well, y'all should know what it is. I've read about this numerous times. All right. So let's go ahead. We're going to read The Power of Now, A Guide to Spiritual Enlightenment. The other books we're going to read tomorrow. I'm just going to take all day to read. I got my steaks. I got everything I need. I'm not going nowhere. I was just thinking about actually tomorrow just drinking lime water and coconut lime, and quite a bit, almost toxifying type. And people, do not mix chlorella and cilantro or parsley. Do not do that. Not everybody's stomach or heart or liver or kidneys can work with that to remove mercury or lead, all right? Or whatever else heavy metal can be removed. If you're going to do the chlorella, do it, or the moringa, do it as prescribed or half of how it's prescribed. Trust me on this. Usually when they give you a prescription or medicine, when you pick up those vitamins, and stop taking vitamin C. It's not vitamin C. None of it is. When you get, all right, when you get something and it says take two tablets, first of all, you don't even know if the flora in your stomach and the silica and everything else is appropriate to actually break it down and absorb it. Most times you take vitamins and stuff and 5 and 6 or 2 and 1, and your body gets rid of it. I am serious, because y'all have not done a flush. Our men, sometimes you got to get an enema, bro. If you're worried about going and getting a stool flush, which I think is like, I did it and she did it because I had to have it, because I had to have the scope up my ass. You know what I'm saying? Because of my prostate, they were trying to say this, that, and other. My prostate was fine. Like I said, their things don't read well on us. It reads well on the light skins, not on us. There are many melanated men walking around with no prostate, all right, being 3/5 of it, man, because they're missing that most important part. And they think because these monkeys said they had cancer when they didn't. When they know frequencies, a number of things will heal. Even the IMR, the MRI, magnetic resolution imaging machine, certain that not the most powerful 3, E3s, whatever, but the ones can actually reverse a number of things. That's why they don't do it a lot. It's magnetic, like what's called Tron, right? But at the same time, there's something going on with the frequency in itself. You know what I'm saying? Those sounds they make, and with that magnetism, right? It is extracting things, and it can be damaging, causing stuff to go into the bloodstream that shouldn't be from the fat. But these things are well known. I plan on building something when I get my little shed over there. I plan on building something for people to walk and sit in, and we can marginalize with aid cards. It's just rudimentary. I am not trying to make a Superman and heal the world. But with our people, nobody tells or dictates nothing, especially with old world stuff, and they think they're in control of. All right? So let's go ahead and get into this. For those of you who want to purchase this book, go right ahead. Indigo Turtle, what's going on, beloved? What's happening? Hang in here, y'all. Hit the like. If you're new here, if you subscribed recently, just hang on. If you're watching old videos, appreciate it. We're going to keep doing this. So obviously some fake ass Jew feels some way that works on this platform, or some monkey ass Spaniard. I'm not talking about the good ones. I'm talking about when he's, and I'm not talking about Arabs or nobody. I'm talking about the motherfuckers that they've been hiring lately, these dumb racist Spanish Latino motherfuckers in the police department, and these worthless ass Peckerwoods. I don't know where they dug them up. I think they're people that speak good English that come from somewhere else that have hate for you because they're part of the systemic shit of secret societies that most of y'all pay no attention to. So some little bitch punk ass felt some kind of way, and that's not how it's supposed to work. I've been watching videos all day, just catching things, looking at things, There's stuff on here, people talking about getting pumped up the butt, this, that, sex, porn, AVN, all, and they all monetized. And I'm sitting there looking at all the monkeys that run and don't learn nothing but to stay in situational unawareness. So bring them on in, and I'll dig that individual that decide to go ahead, yeah, let's do it. He won't be around long. I do what I do. That's simple. And the ones that congregated, conspired along with them. Her, it, them, it doesn't matter. Like I said, it's not just the words that are power. It's more than that. Much more. So let's go ahead. I don't know where the ladies are. I don't know what the problem is. I'm not saying that to be antagonistical. I'm saying it to speak up. Be the voice you're supposed to be. All right? All the women come in here, and I think a couple other people got lives on. Unimportant right now. Here we go. Why women are closer to enlightenment. Now, you know I have several books based on this, right? And so what I do is I find the one that doesn't fit my narrative, but fits, is more indicative to something factual, something that is basic and rudimentary, so everybody can have a better understanding. Why women are closer to enlightenment. Are the obstacles to enlightenment the same for man as for woman? Of course. Yes, but the emphasis is different. Generally speaking, it is easier for a woman to feel and be in her body. So she is naturally closer to being and potentially closer to enlightenment. Remember, our pain tolerance is high, even though they can bring through that channel, that womb, split, the taint, a baby into this world, which is phenomenally incredible, and you and I cannot. And that pain at that moment centered is beyond the scope of what you can imagine, brothers. But it's not for ego tripping. This is why many ancient cultures, listen to this, let me read it again. So she is naturally closer to being and potentially closer to enlightenment than a man. Do you know why? Because we protected them. In order to be strength for them, we need the power. And if you don't have the power, the men are broken, running around rampant or harming each other, this, that, influenced by chemicals and everything else, the frequencies and the chemicals that break down your so-called atomic hemisphere. All right? And then the women, because we're not there to protect them, it's like you ever seen a hose with nobody, a 4-inch hose with nobody holding it? Everywhere. Makes sense? This is why many ancient cultures instinctively, they always go ancient like it's like sticks and stones and cavemen. No, because they knew. This is why many ancient cultures instinctively chose female figures or analogies to represent or describe the formless and transcendental reality. I mean, think about it. We popping seed in the soil, hitting the egg, hen to the rooster to the, you know what I'm saying? Rooster to the hen. And then they in this universe, this world, oblivious, yet part of this one. I guess the better matrix. And then they have to come into this shit stain because we don't want to correct it. Anyway, it was often seen as a womb that gives birth to everything in creation and sustains and nourishes it during its life as form. In the Tao Te Ching, okay, one of the most ancient and profound books ever written. No, it's not, but it is. It's not about the Chinese, it's about the people of Cathay, dark and light skin. The Tao, which could be translated as being, is described as infinite, eternally present, the mother of the universe. Naturally, women are closer to it than men since they virtually embody the unmanifested. If this was theirs, they wouldn't be talking about women, you got to have men, we're going to kill all the young girls. We didn't do that. Naturally, women, see how there's information everywhere pointing to who was really who? Naturally, women are closer to it than men since they virtually embody the unmanifested. What is more, all creatures and all things must eventually return to the source. All things vanish into the Tao. It alone endures. Since the source is seen as female, this is represented as the light and dark side of the archetypal feminine in psychology and mythology. The goddess of divine mother has two aspects. She gives life and she takes life. Mom always said, I brought you in, I take you out. With the backing of Papa, who could extract and chop the tree down, till the soil together. When the mind took over and the sentient ones lost touch with the reality of the divine essence. I'm not using the word humans. All right, again, when the mind took over and the sentient ones lost touch with the reality of the divine essence, they started to think of the creator as a male figure. Society became male dominated and the female was made subordinate to the male. Isn't that what the Jews did? I told you they created Islam and Christianity, but people have a hard time because they don't study to be self-affirmed. Do you think I'm playing? Okay. So-called Master Farad was a Gujar. Somebody want to debate me? Which one of you Muslims want to come and debate me? I am not suggesting a return to earlier female representations of the divine. Some people now use the term goddess instead of God. They are one and the same females and males. Some people now use the term goddess instead of God. They are redressing a balance between male and female that was lost a long time ago, and that is good. But it is still a representation and a concept. You paying attention? Okay? Perhaps temporarily useful, just as a map or a signpost is temporarily useful, but more a hindrance than a help when you are ready to realize the reality beyond all concepts and the images. What does remain true, however, is that the energy frequency of the mind appears to be essentially male. The mind resents fights for control, uses and manipulates, attacks, and tries to grasp and possess, and so on. That's the strength. This is why the traditional God is a patriarchal, controlling authority figure, and often angry man who you should live in fear of. As the Old Testament suggests, this God is a projection of the human mind. Divided. To go beyond the mind and reconnect with the deeper reality of being, existing as you should, nature, naturally. Very different qualities are needed. Surrender, non-judgment, and openness that allows life to be instead of resisting it. That allows life to be instead of resisting it. It doesn't mean openness for homosexual perversions, this, that, and all other nonsense, politics, greed, selfishness, and all that other stuff. That has nothing to do with nature, because all that, there's a creation by a very absurd two-legged thing of things. The capacity to hold all things in the loving embrace of your knowing. All these qualities are much more closely related to the female principle, whereas mind energy is hard and rigid. Being energy is soft and yielding, and yet infinitely more powerful than mind. The mind runs our civilization, whereas being is in charge of all life on our earth and beyond. Being is the very intelligence whose visible manifestation is the physical universe. Although women are potentially closer to it, men can also access it within themselves. At this time, the vast majority of men as well as women are still in the grip of the mind, identified with the thinker and the pain body. This, of course, is what prevents enlightenment and the flowering of love. Some of y'all think too fast, speak too quick. Let it go. That's what I have to do all the time. This, of course, is what prevents enlightenment and the flowering of love. As a general rule, the major obstacle for men tends to be the thinking mind, going through the Rolodex, because your heart is what you think. Your mind is what you purportedly dig through the files, pull out the vinyls, and then lay the track. Then your heart says yes, you consummate the relationship between the two. Then you move accordingly, right? As a general rule, the major obstacle for men tends to be the thinking mind. Well, I just broke that down. And the major obstacle for women, the pain body. Although in certain individual cases, the opposite may be true. And in others, the two factors may be equal. Left and right hemisphere. I just wanted to read that. Chin-ups killing me. Especially with my wrist. I had to wrap my wrist, y'all. But the reason why I'm saying that is because we have a lot of people we're not a community, but in the so-called indigenous or Indian community who believe in this matriarch or patriarch bullshit. And the funny thing about it, it is all capitulated by one being headstrong and the other one being emotionally bound, the division. And what it does, it creates this sacrament, this nasty fighting, and it's further division. It is not who we are or not what we are about. So therefore, you cannot sit there talking about your left and right hemisphere working as one and accordingly. There is no balance. There is imbalance. Do you see the importance? I don't give a fuck about some saucy Montana, some pale skin who was skinny, now fat, dressing around with garters with red devil horns, whatever they want to call that. All right, like there's some damn bovine animal that needs to be slaughtered and put on the barbie. What I am saying is simplistic. Very simplistic. We give too much of our own information, which we haven't even grasped hold of. We give it all over the place as if we know. And we don't. I'm including myself with y'all because this walk is real. Okay? And why am I saying this? Well, the enemy created the narrative. Why don't y'all do the research and see all the people in play going around to the homes when they wanted to further break them down and tell the husband couldn't be there in order to get welfare when they were robbing the land, stealing the banks, just that, destroying our buildings. And how after war, our people capitulated. Not all. A lot of our people were doing well off. But paint by numbers. Let's paint by numbers. We'll connect the dots. Okay? When you look at the South, all these individuals came down and they took over. And what was the main way of doing it? All the way to the so-called West Coast, which it is not, to Carolina, which y'all call California, and North and South Kakalaki, which, you know what I mean? I know it's kind of hard and it's contemporary sounding, but the reality is the reality. I'm not telling you go look at the Puri's map. I am pointing out things that are based upon a fact compared to the lies that you've been instructed in. It takes the woman and the man to be that covenant. That's where the covenant is. The Creator already established it, and it's important that it is with us. And the reason why it's flopped over and so unequal is because of the division by these very individuals who are creating heinous crimes everywhere they go. And now they have many identities. There are some that profess to be gypsies and Christians and this, that, and all this other stuff. They're one and the same group of individuals, and they play by pickpocketing, robbing, begging, and everything else. It's greed, warlike mentality does not mean I've got to shoot you. Warlike means I've got to deal with you in a way that's maybe hostility. It may be something that goes against everything that's natural about you, and we've seen it time and time again. And yet nobody's doing nothing. Yet we have over, purportedly, 380,000 American fake Jews that went over there to slaughter and kill Palestinians. The thing with Trump, that's a consort by the same sons of bitches. The Soros, the monkey that with the Down syndrome face, you'll be happy and you'll own nothing. You know, all those, and the fake little Hindu motherfucker sitting there skinny like he's got a butt plug up his ass. You know, the WHO, the same motherfuckers that did the experiment with the Tuskegee Airmen, who were actually, you know what tribe they were? Yeah, they were autochthonous Indians. And every time I see some dumb nigga putting African American, I go at him with a hatchet and a machete. We'll no longer tolerate that shit. And these motherfucking 23,300, they can get the fuck out of here. Their police, their fire department, their politicians, every last one of them motherfuckers need to get up off this motherfucking soil. I met a friend who actually had a firm and ran a company over in Silicon Valley. He left that to go and work at just work regular jobs because he said the shit he saw in California. He says most of the problems started right there and over in New York and Philly and Chicago, all like in the main centers with government agencies. He was talking real low too. He did not want to be out, and I knew who he was. And I was like, "Oh shit, you here?" He's like, "Man, I work about 2 or 3 jobs. Yeah. I got money, but you know." I was like, "Oh man." He says, "You know, when I started that thing in Silicon Valley and then all this weird shit and all this other stuff, man, after a few years, money," he was like, "I'm the fuck out. The parties, oh, y'all don't have a clue." Okay? So these fake ass dual citizen motherfuckers, there's no Israel. That is only Palestine, which is another name for it. We don't have to go through that right now. These fucktard, and when I say 87 to 90% are converts, that's exactly what the fuck it is. They'll sit there and attempt to tell you, "Oh yeah, well we found out who he was." Bullshit. You're not of Shem. You're not the original fucking people. You're light-skinned monkeys who deserve nothing. Half of you got stitches on your ass where you had a tail growing. Why am I saying this? Because it's the same motherfuckers that show these dumbass cops outside of law, real law, perpetrated on our true people. You're the true Shemitic people, whether you like it or not. Atlanteans, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Okay? And these dumb sons of bitches are running around in their heinous mentality, empty of anything, void of anything natural. They are perversion. Now, you got some synthetics running around too. Do you think that on all this information and shit, things that we have accomplished long ago, that these motherfuckers haven't figured out shit that we fuck with and we should not have? I'm asking you. What was that, DJ? Let me see. Oh, y'all just popped up. I can't see nothing. Makoma is an Ethiopian given name. Told people with the name include Malkana and Job McCall, Ethiopian governor and father of Haile Selassie. Yep. Hey, what's going on? Makes you blood. Yep. Lose your hate. Yep. Lose it all. Oh, yep. Exactly. Yeah, that's what I say, man. They got to go, man. They got to get the fuck on. That's why I kept playing Total Z. You know what I'm saying? Get the fuck off our land, because it is our land. You know what I mean? But the issue at hand, in their perversion, they've manipulated themselves to walk together. And it seems like I've been begging you motherfuckers to come. No, I ain't been begging you motherfuckers nothing. I've been making statements. I've been very clear. All right, because I know a lot of y'all have this symposium of all this external shit that is fucking emptying you of your emptying your visage of important shit. I told you, there's a pale skin ex-army. He did it, and brothers and everybody's running there. And he ain't no great YouTuber or all that shit. Excuse me. Obviously, I'm a content creator, because content creation doesn't mean I got to sit here and do all the little computer this, that, which is wonderful. I don't have to go out and do act, because they want you to put on a dress, sing and dance, and do the Sandman with a broom across stage. No, I find information that is important, and I share it with my crowd, because not everybody's saying my shit. This is how these monkeys on here fuck up when they do what they do, making they fake little rules and shit that mean not a goddamn thing to me. See, it's imperative because it means something to them. They think that they're doing something because they're being instructed by something of a higher authority. There's nothing higher than me. It's I and I. I say an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth, as in the old ways. And it shall be given. When you look at those numbers, it's more than that. Those numbers, it's more than that. Okay? Same fucks. I'm grateful for the ones that died. Same fucks are going to Ukraine, because a lot of them are over there fighting the damn Russians. Kind of one and the same with these fake ass identities. All right? I'm not here to pitch woo. Putin's part of the fucking problem. So is Trump. All of them are. And the thing is, that shooting was to instill this psychotic mentality with the so-called racist dumb fucks, the Klan and all them monkeys that rally together, you know, and it's always them fucking everything up. It ain't us. You see what I'm saying? Instead of them getting their heads out their ass coming together, there's militias where we all united. Y'all just haven't seen them because you don't think to go look them up. Oh, they're all around Texas, Arizona. Oh yeah, these the militias as they should be. Even though most of these peckerwoods, these woods, and these light skins and these pale skins, not everybody's a wood and whatever. Got here in the 1920s and 40s, and I don't give a fuck. Even 1906 and 1909 when the majority of them came. Not no fake 1700 bullshit. Okay? And so what do y'all do? What do y'all see? I know what it is. We're good law-abiding citizens. We're not here to fucking mess with nothing. Let me tell you something. It'll be that day when they pull one of you over. And there's a whole bunch of us. We get to win with it. We're going to raise Cain. And that's all they got to do. If they really want to get some shit jumping, I don't advocate violence. We're not about it. But let me tell you something. There will be no peace until the first that became the last become the first again. It's like we took a break, but we've lost a lot. Do you understand where I'm coming from? Talking about they look for a black savior, the stupid motherfuckers. I can't believe that was even mentioned and created. Those are some of the most ignoramus motherfuckers that ever existed, regardless of what they believe. They can't stop what is inevitable. There is no way to stop what the fuck is inevitable. None. That's my body giving off a little heat, y'all. AC's running. I'm over here causing the bottle to swell. Let me shut the fuck up. But anyway, I just wanted to share that. So tomorrow's going to be a whole day of reading. I've got about 12 books. I want to sit down. If y'all can hang in, if you could get some popcorn, cook you some steaks, medium rare. If you can get it from the local butchers, not these motherfucking companies, you'd be better off. Ain't no telling what they pumping into this shit that sits in the fat. Okay? It's not the meat that's fucking you up. It's the shit they're shooting in it. Just like all the other fucking foods. Okay? Pay attention to what I'm saying. All right? Appreciate y'all. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm actually got a book that I'm reading. It's a new book. And I'm also reading Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins, which is phenomenal. Helps you with the mindset for those who don't have the mindset. And I got about 3 more sets of shoulder presses and shoulder raises to do, which I got to do slow. I can't do it all fast like I used to. And some side crunches. I can't do the front crunches. Something's going on. But anyway, we'll get through that. All right? So I appreciate y'all. You get no mental real estate. Aristocrat and Prime Minister. Sue Terry, Terry Jones, Cons, and I'm not going to say, yeah, I know. Terry Jones, it's good to have you in here. How you doing, hon? How you doing, beloved? Masculine, genteel, feminine. That's based off the Tao, what you call, yeah, that's, yeah. I actually have a few of those books, too. Cathar's, I know. I've been there. I actually learned this. I learned that while I was in China, a long time ago. What's that? What's it? Word. No, they can't have no more, man. We can't allow them to have any more. They have, like I stated, right, with the 808, the 440, with the 440 and 3. There's a number of A71, you know, like I said, cancer can be healed with 100,000 to 300,000 hertz. Can heal, cause cancer to break up and dissipate. Yeah, all throughout your goddamn body. It can be targeted with funnels. Straight up. This is well known. Okay? Chemo, deadly as fuck. That's killing more people than anything. I'm not saying, that's from what I studied and what I've been studying and looking up. Now I can share the information and make a post. You know what I'm saying? From Harvard and all these places. Funny thing is, I'm still using it. And you know, the woman that created X-ray and all that shit, that was not its intentions, but yet that's what they're utilizing it for. Like I said, they've taken everything we have in what belongs to us righteously, to be used for everybody. And they monopolize it to use everything against everybody as a fucking weapon. I can prove that too. You know what I'm saying? What does that mean? Ineffable? I don't know. What does that mean, bro? I've seen that word before. Damn, this thing went dead quick. I think it be going dead quick as fuck. I want to see if it didn't even pop up. Hold on. Ah, yes. Too great or extreme to be expressed or described in words. The ineffable natural beauty of the Everglades. Message for the ineffable pussy. The ineffable Hebrew name that Gentiles writers are uttered. Incapable of being expressed in words. Too great or extreme to be expressed in words. Yeah. Yeah, I had to check it out, man. You know me, man. If it's a word I've seen before, but I never really, because I like to know, you know what I'm saying? It's just a lot of, you know, we do, man, I got the angelic, I got all kind of books. I got what I've been to, I've picked up things that kind of shows that some of these books are made up, you know what I mean? So, like the Enochian language and all that, I studied that stuff, cuneiform and all that, you know what I mean? But most people don't do what we do, you know what I'm saying? So it's good to keep sharing that. That's why I enjoy it. I enjoy when you hear, man, and you throwing all that information like up the SMS. I'll be like, I wake up, because you know I'll be sleeping. You be like doing all your owl work. I wake up and I'll be like, oh shit, let me say that. Okay, excellent. You know me. Question things. And that's what people need to do. People need to really pay attention to some things. See, we're dealing in a world where people have been hypnotized, definitely put in the sunken place, and walking in a matrix of lies. It's not about life, and it's not the water of life. When I was expressing to people that you have heavy water in you, and they were talking about they needed that in order to contain the uranium and plutonium, right? Cores, heavy water, right? And then, what do you mean? I was like, dude, your body is comprised of everything on this earth. You are a walking fucking weapon. You just don't know it. And you don't have to scan it darkly and blow yourself the fuck up. But that is the importance of keeping everybody in the shadow or alive. A hemisphere that has nothing to do with anything natural. Okay? The unnatural, you can manipulate it to be a vestige to create harm and fear and all that. But when you remove that and you start stepping into your own likeness, and not just your likeness, and you accept the reality of your destiny, then you start to see things different. I'm not telling you to stop jerking off and masturbating and all that, whatever terms they use that shit, self-relief. No, sisters, you need to get with a good man, and you probably need to have about 5 more sisters, so because y'all gonna make that nigga strong, and he gonna be having y'all humped over with about 100 babies running around, and be able, in the right setting, it'd be a magnificent thing. See, this is what y'all been cut from, but y'all don't know that. So you move in the world as it keeps changing every friggin' year, hell, every minute, and you become more void of it. You see what I'm saying? So anyway, I just wanted to share that. I appreciate y'all. Still burning the candle at both ends. That's just a saying. I'm not going to say what I do. And again, got to go with these last little exercises in, all right? And then hit my stakes, all right? See y'all in the AM. Oh yeah, it's going to be an early one. We're going to be reading. I'm probably be in my PJs or some sweats. And be downstairs, the big screen on, and it's going to be magnificent. Science is theology, same with religion, law, and politricks. Of course. It's all bullshit. Simplify it, D. Simplify it. And the Cashapp's there, okay? And I appreciate you guys I guess it takes like 12 days for them to go, okay, I know exactly because I researched everything. I'm not here to argue with no little fucking monkeys. I'm going to see a whole bunch of them in the end anyway. So it is what it is. Like I said, I'm not saying you can speak things into reality. I'm saying something I fucking know factually. There ain't nothing this shit they can do about it. Nothing. They can't slow it down. They can't stop it. It's inevitable. Okay? Anyway, I appreciate y'all. You know it's always light and love. I hate that word. We're eternally bonded, y'all. I really appreciate y'all really getting that locked in. We are eternal and we are eternally bonded. Not external. Alright? We are connected in more ways you can even imagine. Alright? So ladies, sisters, intakes, whatever you want to call yourselves, feminine, divine, goddesses, gods, Elohims, you are the power. Never fucking forget that. Don't let no monkey-ass monkey man, because that's what those ones will say you are not, that's what they are, monkeys. Toss them a couple of bananas and go about your way and get out the zoo. Brothers, y'all are the power. Y'all are the power that protects. Y'all are the strength that protects that power. So it's power and power is all the same thing. But you are the strength that protects that power. All right, it's always 2 to 1. Okay? 2 creates 1. As we read, 1 and 1. I mean, 1 and 1 equals 2, yet they are both compatible. That means they're supposed to be the fuck together, not man and woman and mother. And fuck all that. We ain't tolerating that shit no more either. Not at all. So anyway, everybody accept this, that, and other, like we supposed to be a fucking poof in the fucking wind. Fuck that. So you see the perversions in the world they've created and how they're living, and everybody wants to be part of that shit. Have at it. All right? So appreciate you guys. It's never about hate. It's just what the fuck needs to be and what it's going to be. Okay? Appreciate y'all. Mendez Law. Yeah. Anyway, like I said, it's just the feminine energy, because y'all are gods, Elohims. If you don't know what the fuck the word is, I already broke it down. You can find it in a plethora. I utilize it because it's all over the place. It's everywhere, literally. And that's what y'all are. You got the feminine and the masculine, if you want to use those terms. If you have a problem with the man and woman shit, I don't know, too big of that, you're sentient. You're not acting, you're not carrying yourself accordingly, but you are sentient. All right? Catch y'all later, man. I'm going to set it for 10, okay? Is that all right with you guys? 10 o'clock? If y'all ain't getting too fucked up tonight? All right?